Hello all and welcome to another six-pack challenge, and today it's the turn of the WWE Icons stickers to get the six-pack challenge treatment. But what is six-pack challenge, just in case you're new to it? Well, it's where I buy 6 of the same trading cards or stickers, and then I open them all up and have a bit of fun with them. And as I'm opening them all up, I'm hoping to take a shine to a few of the stickers and like them, say, more than the average sticker or more than most of the other stickers. And if I decide that I like that sticker, it goes into the wall of Mega Drive games. And then what we must do at the end of the episode is, once we've got a few accumulated against the wall of Mega Drive games and opened up all the packs, I must whittle the ones that I've liked down to just one sticker, and that will be the winner of the six-pack challenge. So let's have a closer look at the packet before we open it. There's just the 2 wrestlers on the front. Yes, I really went there and did the John Cena joke, because we can't see him. There's just 2 wrestlers there. No, there's 3 there, obviously. There's John Cena in the middle in his orange attire, because he had many colours, didn't he now? There's Triple H on the left, and Mr. Mysterio, Ray, on the right-hand side there. And I just realised, like, as I had them there, I've got literally 6 Triple H looking at me. So does that mean I've got, what, Triple H times 6, which is maths. I'm worrying about not doing quick enough. So have I got 18H there? That's a new thing, isn't it? Anyway, before we open these, I do want to see if I can find a year as well, because I'm a big wrestling fan, and it'd be interesting to know what year they are. Can I see anything on the back there? Talking slowly to buy a bit of time. Ah, there we go. 2010. 2010, so roughly about 13 years old. So there we go. That'll be interesting to test my wrestling knowledge, because I am a wrestling fan. So as I'm going through these and picking ones that I like, there might be a little bit of bias. Certainly if Jeff comes out and he's doing his usual nut job thing and jumping off like a 20-foot ladder onto not a lot of stuff below him, with some poor victim in the way. So let's get cracking and open these up, and hopefully I'll like plenty of these, and we'll have plenty to whittle down, and hopefully my knowledge isn't too tested and I can work out who these people are quite easily. So here we go with the first pack, and who have we got? We've got a belt staring at us straight away, and it's a shiny one. Look at that. I do believe that is that the IC title? I'm getting a bit worried I've got that wrong. It's not the World Championship, is it? Or is it the IC title? Intercontinental Championship? Oh, I'm not into... Oh God, how am I getting that wrong? Oh, look at this. There's heaps later to save the day anyway. Oh, and there's Triple H, so we're up to 21 H's now. Fantastic. I'm not a big lover of these just sort of profile photos that they're doing here. By the way, I do like the title belt. It's going into the wall there. And what we've got here, there's Mr. Cena again. Or is that just a belt floating in the air? Let's do the John Cena joke again. So there he's holding the spinner belt, which I wasn't a massive fan of, but let's be honest with you, it did fit his character perfectly. There is the Nexus. The Nexus angle was a good little angle. Of course, WWE screwed that one up a little bit, in my humble opinion. And there is a very young Cody Rhodes, before he even dreamt of becoming the American Nightmare that he is now. And unfortunately, before he turns into Stardust. I mean, Stardust was all right. It was a gimmick that shouldn't, it had its run, but it shouldn't have lasted so long if he didn't like it, which he didn't like it, and should have mugged it off and then gone back to being Cody Rhodes. But very interesting to see young Cody Rhodes. I was going to say, do I like the sticker? I like the sticker to a degree, but I don't think it's enough to go in the wall of Mega Drive. It's cool having the Nexus there lined up, but as good as the angle was, I never got massively into any of the wrestlers that were in the Nexus. There's Heath Slater in the middle. There's Wade Barrett on the far left there, trying to make out some of the others. I think Ryback there in the middle, isn't it? And I see him Punks amongst that somewhere, I think. He certainly has something to do with the Nexus, but not at the start. Maybe joined it afterwards. Struggling to remember. It was 13 years ago. Anyway, let's have a look into pack 2, see if anything can rival that championship belt there, because I didn't deem anything else kind of worthy enough to join it. We could end up with a whole batch of shinies on here, because that is Shawn Michaels, aka the Heartbreak Kid, with a broken heart in the background and a bit of shininess going on. So yes, I do kind of like that. So we're getting a little bit of a shiny display there, as we got a couple of women here doing... Oh God, is that so? That's the Mrs., isn't it? Why is that name suddenly just escaping my mind? That is the Mrs. What's that? Oh God, the French woman. Is she French or is she French Canadian and can speak French? I mean, that's all right. I mean, I'm not just going to pick because it's women and I'm not going to think with my thing. There's Randy Orton doing Vintage Orton, as I can hear Michael Cole just screaming in my head. That's a pretty cool action shot. And do you know what? I want to put that in the wall just for now, because I do like an action shot. but it's not the greatest of action shots, so it might get replaced by another one. There's Triple H, and the H count is, what, up to 24 now. We are keeping count. And there's Rey Mysterio again. Well, they weren't kidding when they said icons. We're going to keep giving you them over and over again. That's Randy Orton eating a drop kick from... Oh, it's Ted DiBiase's son. Why can I not remember his first name? But yeah, it's Ted DiBiase. Because they formed a little faction, didn't they? Him, Rhodes, and DiBiase, and it was Legacy, wasn't it? Obviously, all being third-generation stars. Okay, I do like that action shot. And it's ironic that the two action shots kind of both incorporate Randy Orton, both taking a move and giving one to that. It's got to be Sheamus looking that pale, hasn't it? I kind of like both of those, although I don't really hold out much hope for them. And that's annoying me. I still can't think of her name. I can't think of her name. I know her name, but I just can't think of it. So having another pack, hopefully it'll just pop into my head at some point. Right, let's go. Who we got here? Is the third shiny. I'm assuming I'm gonna get a shiny in every pack, but I'm not. There's Jack Swagger delivering. I don't know the name of the move, to be honest with you. Delivering a move to Edge. I mean, that's a cool move. Is it? I think we kind of have to have best action shot as we go along. And I'm probably going to give it so far to the drop kick. I kind of like the drop kick. So, yeah, since we've got whittled them down, we might as well kind of do a favourite. And there's a sticker with nobody on. Yes, the crap John Cena jokes just keep on coming. There's Evan Bourne, who was a great high flyer and very, very underrated, I think, because of, not being, I guess he wasn't the most charismatic of characters, unfortunately. And I thought it was WWE Icons, so I'm guessing it's just from 2010, really. And there's Sheamus body slamming somebody. I think, going by the tattoos, it's Randy Orton again. There must be a whole Randy Orton Sheamus page or something. Not loving that more than the one that's there. And there's Booker T kicking, is that the Miz? In the side. Well, I wasn't saying the side of the head, but it looks like it's connected more with the shoulder there. That's not Booker T. Fucking hell. That's Kofi Kingston. Of course it's Kofi Kingston. Sorry, I just saw dreadlocks and straight away, and that's what I went with. There's Christian wearing an awful jacket. Look at that view. Oh, look at the way he's looking even. I don't know, it's kind of quizzical, cunning grin. Anyway, no, I don't think any of those are going to replace anything in the war. I don't know, I really do get the feeling a shiny sticker's going to win. Right, crack this one open. Come on, action shot. We didn't get a shiny in the last pack. Will we get a shiny in this pack? Let's see. The quality of the shinies have both been very nice so far. Oh, for God's sake, are you kidding me? Not going to lose points just because I got a duplicate. You are still nice, but we're not going to put two in the wall, are we? There's John Cena taking, is that Batista? Giving him a Batista bomb? I think so. While the referee does a little bit of table work in the background, so a table's been smashed in this match at some point. I didn't do my John Cena joke. What's Batista doing? Slamming nobody. There we go. Don't worry, we kept up with it. And that is MVP holding the United States title. That's a nice action shot, actually. Do you know what? I do like that more than that. Just putting it out there. I think it's got more going on. So there's MVP holding the US title. Yeah, okay, that's what it says on the tin, really. Poor old Sheamus getting another beating, this time from Triple H. What's the age? 24, 5, 6, 27 we're up to now, I think. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna say that you're largely forgettable by the fact I have no idea who you are. No idea how you are, apart from the fact your name is there. So you're Trent. I thought it said Garetta to start with. It says Beretta. I guess they've gone with that sort of damaged font there, haven't they? Ring-worn font. I don't know what they're going on with it. 202. Decided to look at my first number for the first time. So who have we got here? Who's that? Is that? Oh no, it must be the Miz, because I can see the word Miz on the back of his trunks there. Taking a move from the guy. I'm not sure who's holding him, but that is Tyson Kidd, I think, doing the clothesline. However, I do like that more. It's something sort of I say in progress, that is in progress, but that is literally Impact is coming in progress sort of thing. So we're not going to put you in the wall. I must admit, their stickers aren't overly impressive. In my first episode, I did Toy Story 4, and I chucked loads in the wall because I liked a lot. But I was expecting literally like sort of a Legends series of stickers, but I get the feeling we're just getting stickers from 2010, and they were given the name Icons. Oh, the classic SmackDown logo. Do you know, even though that wasn't shiny, I would like that. So there we go. That's going into the wall as well. There's Evan Bourne again, doing nothing but laying on his knees, trying to shoot us with some sort of finger gun that he's going on there. We'll move that. There's John Morrison as well. Yeah, again, these profile shots aren't overly impressive. That's MVP delivering a flapjack to the Miz, I think. Oh, look at that for an Undertaker shot, wearing the World Championship as well. The old WCW one that obviously got come over, didn't it, when the invasion angle happened. Let's talk about the Asian invasion angle the better. Unfortunately, it should have been awesome, but they just use it to put the WWE guys over the WCW guys and bury them more, and kind of just cocked it up a little bit, to be honest with you. It should have been one of the greatest angles of all time, but no, wasn't great. And there's Rey Mysterio again. Again, we're getting a lot of sort of wrestlers sort of repeatedly reappear over and over again. And I know I said about Jeff Hardy, but I get the feeling of it's 2010. We're not going to see any Jeff if they're not really going with the whole Icons thing. But we'll put Undertaker in the wall, and we'll sort of put it next to Shawn Michaels, because we did have two epic matches with Shawn Michaels at WrestleManias, didn't we now, Taker? Right. Last pack time. We've got a shine in every pack, except for one so far, but we did get a repeat, which was bloody unlucky. And that is... Is that Darren? I think that's Darren Young. I don't know who's delivering that move to, but it looks like he's straining one out, to be honest with you. Have some prune juice. That'll help it come out, mate. Right, what have we got here? There's Sheamus again, who's very prominently featuring in these stickers. The arms in the air, sort of in his very, I was going to say classic ring gear, as it would be called now. There's no shiny in here. It's just sort of had a sneak peek at the edges of the stickers. But, I mean, it's a good pose for Sheamus. Sheamus? Who the hell's Sheamus? Just combined Sheamus with Shayna Baszler there. That's a scary thought, isn't it? That'd be one hell of a pale woman that would beat the hell out of you, wouldn't it? Right, there's Kane doing that flying clothesline he used to do off the top turnbuckle, and against Batista, who's just kind of walking into it going, So, come on. If it wasn't for Batista's lack of just complete stupid expression on there, that might get a little bit of a shout in with a look at the wall. There we go, Luke Gallows there, talking to Mr. Punk. I didn't realise Luke Gallows was in the WWE in 2010. Was it? That weren't the first time round, was it? No, not the first time round. I thought it was anyway. Talking absolute crap here already now, aren't I? Okay, so we've got someone in a headlock. No, nothing really special about that. Last couple of stickers. Dolph Ziggler got headlock on something. Hang on a minute. We just. Is this the headlock pack by the looks of it? I think that's Kane. I'm just going by the baldness and. I think that's Kane. I don't know who's in this, to be honest with you. Trying to work it out, but Jesus Christ, I'm not even sure. Not sure at all. Anyway, the Miz's wife was called Maurice. There we go. That just suddenly randomly popped into my head. Should have known that earlier. Anyway, out of the 6 packs, we've only put 5 into the wall. I expected more than the amount of packs that I opened, but these were a little underwhelming, unfortunately. And as a wrestling fan, that's a real shame to say. But we have got some really cool ones. I do like a few of them, at least. 5 to be precise. Can count them on one hand. And I'm kind of just buying myself a little bit of time because we've now got to whittle these down. I do like that Dead Man one there. Sort of coming out of the mist. I do like that. And that action shot is pretty cool. But we've got to go with the appearance of the Dead Man over this. So we can eliminate this one now. We'll put you here because we're going to have to eliminate some of these shinies. That belt one is really cool. That is a really cool belt. Can we get a nice close-up on that? There we go. Oh, it's a tag team belt. I said Intercontinental. Jesus Christ, Rob. Oh, my knowledge has escaped me here. I'm getting things far too slow and saying the wrong belt title. But I do like the belt. Can we eliminate one? It's going to be the belt, isn't it? I do like the belts. But I like the classic SmackDown. I'm kind of now fighting between these two, which would suggest I should eliminate the Shawn Michaels one. If you have been playing along, you ever seen the sticker you like, by the way, I hope you chucked it in the comments below. Please do play along. And as we're whittling these down, you can tell me out of the 5 that I whittled it down to which one you think should have won. Or hopefully you might agree with me, and I'm saying that with 3 still in my hand. I always say that a shiny shouldn't just win because it's shiny. It shouldn't just win because it's shiny. I like both of these, but I get the feeling a lot of people are going to be screaming at me in the comments saying the belt should win, the belt should win. That Intercontinental belt that you said that turned out to be a tag team belt should have won. But I am going to give it to this Deadman sticker because it is classic Deadman coming out of the mist with a World Championship around his waist. And those are the three factors that I'm going to give it to, because it's a WWE Icons pack and it turned out just to be from the year. But this is an absolute icon of the business in his classic gear with a world title belt on. Mentioned it twice. I've talked it in. There is your winner of the WWE Icons from 2010. All from 2010 by the looks of it. Yep, there's a winner from that pack. From that 6-pack challenge. It's that sticker right there. Did you agree? Did you agree with the final 5, or was there another one you saw that should have won? How many Triple H's were there in the end? I think we got up to 27 H's, didn't we? If we add up all the H's from all of the Triple H's. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this, please do hit a thumbs up. YouTube loves it when you do that, and so do I. So that would be greatly appreciated. If you like openings of stickers and trading cards, please do consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. This is the second episode of 6-Pack Challenge. I've got 2 more lined up in my mind already. One's ready to record. Some are on their way. And of course, there is 3 random packs, which was formerly known as 5 random packs. So there's plenty of trading cards and stickers opening on this channel, and blind bags and blind boxes and mystery items if you like all that stuff as well. So please do consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed and you do subscribe, I would love you for it. I love all my current subscribers as well. But thank you very much for watching is now what I need to say. So thank you very much for watching, and as always, please do take care.